You're driving me.
Hey guys, it's Shan now. This has been such a long time coming. Like, I haven't been on YouTube for so long, like ridiculous amounts of time. I'm back. Kind of, a little bit, I don't know. If you haven't noticed, I've been doing a lot of my content over on TikTok. Here. And I've been loving TikTok, you know. But I wanted to come back to the basics and do some YouTube videos, so here I am. So for today's video, we're going to be testing out some Arteza products. If I pronounce that wrong, I deeply apologise, but I think it's Arteza. But they've kindly sent over a bunch of stuff. I've already used them. But oh my god, these are such good products. Like, I cannot rave about a product more. It's been a while since this company sent me these products, and I do sincerely apologise, it's been a while. So they sent me a bunch of products over and asked me to try them and review them. Now, this obviously is a gifted video, but every single opinion in this video is completely my own. I would never lie about product, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that sort of person. So I'm gonna be honest, I love this product. Absolutely love them all. They sent me their watercolour pens, their they're really weird. Their watercolour pens, their acrylic paints, and their pencils. And oh my god, I loved them. Like, absolutely loved them. In this video, once I'm watching back, I've realised I seem quite negative about these products. Like, I'm seeing a lot of cons, but I forget that I know, like, there's a lot of positives. So overall, I absolutely love them. So please listen to my negatives, but also the positives are a hell of a lot bigger. They were so grateful to give me a 10% off code, so I'll link that code down in the description. But they also have a YouTube channel where they give a lot of giveaways. They do loads of different things with loads of good designs on there as well, just for a bit of inspiration if you fancy any of them. So I'll leave that link in the description as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So in terms of the brush pens, these were so much fun to try. I've literally never used anything like this ever before. So they were really not difficult to get a hang of, but it took me a while to figure out how to fully work them in the best way. I did do a lot of tests, a lot of trial and error to try and figure out what was the best way to use them. And I actually loved how these turned out. The only problem I had found with these pens was that they were quite difficult to get really, really fine lines with. So some of the brushes I'd actually like, not split, but I don't know how to explain it. You know when you get paint brushes that you've used for quite a long time and they kind of split at the top? It was similar to that, so it created two lines rather than one. If you did wet them, they would come back together again, so it was just a matter of figuring out how to use them properly. I did use a few little techniques as well. The best one I found was wetting the paper first and then putting the pen on top of the paper. If you put the pen down first, unless you literally blend it within milliseconds of doing it, then it won't actually blend out. So I've also tried wetting the paper, then wetting the actual brush pen itself, and that'll make the tip go slightly white, and that'll create a lighter colour for you to actually make a wash with it. But yeah, that was really fun to try out. I think I got the hang of it by the end of it. These pens that I got sent actually came with 24 colours and a brush pen included, which I thought was really good. Like, I didn't expect the brush pen to come inside it. The colours blend so well together as well. Like, I didn't actually expect them to blend as well as they did. I layered up quite a lot of colours on the pink sections just to make it darker, and then I went over that with the pencils that they sent me, and this worked really well. Also, I tried experimenting with normal paintbrushes as well, because obviously you can get a thinner stroke with those rather than just using the single brush pen and the brushes. And then moving on to the pencils, they give me a set of 48. Now, they do also do a set of 72 and 120. The problem that I found with these was that there wasn't a lot of skin tones involved in the 48 pack, but when I have looked on the website, the 120 and actually the 72 pack have a lot of skin tones in there. So if you wanted to use quite a lot of skin tones to do different paintings like that, then I would recommend getting the larger packs rather than the smaller ones. There are lots of different shades to pick from. Like, there's so many nice colours in there. I think they really worked well together with the watercolour as well as individually. And I'm excited to try them out more actually, because I haven't fully tried out the pencils as much. Now, with the paints, these work so well on the wood slices. Like, I didn't expect them to work as well as they did. But I didn't use a primer or anything underneath the wood slices. I literally just painted them straight onto the wood, and I didn't really layer that much actually. The only one that I layered quite a lot was the white, and that was purely because I wanted a pure white rather than it being a little bit see-through. So for the colours for the acrylic, I've actually created like a little colour chart just to kind of show what's going on. Like, for example, like, I've literally done one straight coat on these of literally just one paint of acrylic, and as you can see, like, some of them are quite transparent. Like, for example, this pink is very transparent. It actually says on the box that the pink is supposed to be transparent as like a half colour. So as you can tell from the different colours here, they all do give different effects. Also, I have found that I needed to do a colour chart because
the colours aren't very accurate. For example, this is the pink colour, whereas on camera, like that's meant to be the comparison when it's completely not the same colour, do you know what I mean? Which isn't a problem. Like, obviously it's not ideal, but you can literally just do a colour chart and I just judge it from this rather than judging it from the paints itself. That's the main one that's very out. Majority of the rest of them are quite accurate. There's just the odd colour, like I think the greens were quite a good colour match, but the odd ones are just a bit, like for example that one's not the best colour, but I feel like if you did layer this up quite a few times then it would get a similar colour. It's just that for the first time they've done it, they're not exactly the best colour match. But other than that, it's been perfectly fine. But these were so fun to work with, so easy to use. I'm just showing you here now some of the other paintings that I've done with these paints as well, just to give you a better idea of my sort of style and how I use them, and hopefully it's going to give some inspiration. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I absolutely loved playing around with all these new products and I love stuff like this, so this is one of my favourite videos to film. Stay safe, stay inside, listen to the government, stay inside, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Goodbye!